Yes.
Okay, let's start with reading the topic for today. Be ready, book and notebook. It's Winter of the Snowshoe Hare. There is a story on the book that we're going to read that it was written by Gillian Richardson. But first, let's review something about yesterday class. We talk about conclusions. Remember the drawing conclusions, it's what you read on the test, what you already know, and then you can make a conclusion. So I'm going to display a short video. So we're going to review this video, and then we're going to start reading the story. A Winter of the Snowshoe Hare. So pay attention to this video, please, to review about yesterday.
We draw conclusions, yes we do, we draw conclusions all the time. We draw conclusions while we read together.
Okay, that was the video class. Remember, we draw conclusions all the time when we are reading. Basically, the video. Did you like the video?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that was giving us a lot of examples when we draw conclusions. I'm going to share this video if you want to watch one more time. If you want to sing, if you want to learn the song, well, it's up to you. Now, go to page 258. Drawing conclusions, page 258. Ana Flores, are you in that page?
No, I don't need to tell you that I have problems with my camera.
Okay, got it. You have problems.
What is the topic?
The topic is this one, Winter of the Snowshoe Hare. That is the title class. So this is the topic. You can copy from here. Winter of the Snowshoe Hare. That is the title. Okay, now who is in the page class? Who is with the book and is in the page? Lucia, are you there? Okay. Now,
Yeah.
Lucia is going to help me to read this story, but before, remember, here also we have information about drawing conclusions. Sometimes we don't know exactly what it's the author saying because we need to like conclude with that. We use the keywords, the context, or see the details to draw your own conclusion. Yes?
Can I read this?
With this, we're going to figure out what the people or animals they do. Now, Lucia is going to help me to read class. Follow the reading. Maybe later I can ask somebody else to help me to read. So, Lucia, start reading.
Winter of the Snowshoe Hare. Draw the trees he raises. Six singing his way and that. Faster, faster. The sound of blowing coal being in field ever louder. The heart racing nearer. His arms have barely touched the ground in his face. He was almost flying. Suddenly, a shrill whistle split the air. The snowshoe hare speed on, but I thought slowly, reluctantly, observing the call of his master. He sniffed the trail on more, then turned and traveled back the way he come. Panic pushed the hare another half-mile through the woods before he became aware of the silence behind him. He darted into a dense patch of the alders where he froze. He heard Hermione inside his small chest. Gradually, the frame grew calmer. His flaming ears lifted cautiously, and his nose twitched. The frantic chase had begun near the facial fence, a dangerous place for the hare to feed. The farm buildings were far hard to close, and the dog often having the head yellow, but now the hair was deep in the safety of the mixed woods. He will survive another day.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Lucia. Now, one question, class. Which two animals are mentioned in this story, this short story?
A rabbit?
Okay, yes, but it's not a rabbit, basically. It's a hare. Yes, it's like a rabbit, a hare. And what else? Which other animal is mentioned in the story?
Snowshoe.
Which one?
A dog.
A dog. That's right, Khaled. It mentioned that here, the snowshoe here is the one that you see here in the picture here. It's like a rabbit, but it's on the snow. Here, the legs, they look like black, white. So it's going to be snowshoe here is one of the animals, and the other is the dog. And what is happening, class? Who it's referring here when it says through the trees, he raced zigzagging this way, and that. Faster and faster, the sound of the powder pounds behind me grew even louder. Who is running, class? The dog or the hare, or both? The hare is running, that's right, it's running. And who is running back to the hare?
The dog.
The dog, that's right. So that's why it says, pounding pounds behind me grew even louder. The harsh breathing neither. His huge feet barely touched the ground in his haste. He was almost flying, class. Both. The hare was running, was trying to escape from the dog. But what happened here? The dog slowed reluctantly, obeying the call of his master. Who is the master, class?
The dog.
The dog, do you think a dog is a master?
Yes. The hare.
No, it's a person. It says the dog, it stopped because he was obeying the master. It might be the boy. For example, Lucia, I know that Lucia, she has a dog. So Lucia is the master of her dog. Isabella has a dog. Well, Isabella is the master. She is going to say stop, so the dog should stop doing something, right? You, that you have a pet, you are the master of your pet. They have to obey you, right? Or you are going to obey your dog. If your dog says something, or it starts barking, you are going to obey your dog. Or your guinea pig. No, right? You are the master. So the master, it refers to a person. Okay, excellent. Now then it says, Panic pushed the hare and nor half mile through the woods before he became aware of the silence behind him. Why it says that it was a silence? Do you think that the dog was continue running? Or just the hare was running now? No, that's right. Just the hare was running. The dog stopped because of the master. Then it says, gradually the frightened creature grew calmer. Okay, then it says, the frantic chase had begun near the pasture fence, a dangerous place for the hare to feed. The farm buildings were far too close, and the dog often hunted the hedgerows. So this is a place where the dog often hunts the hedgerows. So it's frequently that the dog is going to be in the hedgerows. Now let's answer some questions. Right now, let's answer this question. Let's see. You don't see the next one, right? The next one. No. Okay, let's share one more time.
With my dog.
Is your dog?
Daddy.
There it is. Oh yes, I can see it. Okay, let me share one more time. Somehow it's not working. Time, let's see. Okay, yes. Now, let's answer this question orally. You don't have to copy. Right now, do not copy. Do not copy. Now, question number 1. What would have happened to the hare if the dog hadn't obeyed the whistle? What makes you think so? What happened, because do you think if the hare continued running and the dog continued running to catch the hare? What is?
I think the dog lo cazó.
Do you think that it's going to happen that? Okay.
No, I think no.
No.
Because the dog no eat this.
Yes, that's right. If the dog, remember that he stopped because the master, a human, whistled. But if the dog hadn't obeyed the master, it might have caught the hair, like Khaled says, it might caught it. And it seems like a close shave. Maybe the dog can eat the hair. We don't know. Look at the dog, it's running. Now, number 2, what conclusions can you draw about how fast the dog is? What details have you reached those conclusions using the book?
I think the dog are so fast.
So fast, yes. How do we know that it's fast? In the book, in the story, it says the dog is fast, it hunts for rabbits, and it's obedient. It's obedient because the master says something, or if the master whistled and the dog came back, stopped running, is because it's obedient. So it often hunts near the hedgerows, it obeys his master's call. Now, number 3, what conclusions can you draw about the snowshoe here? What can you tell me about this here?
I think the dog no we going to eat it, the rabbit, but el dueño, how can I say dueño in English?
The master, the owner.
The master can eat it.
Can eat her. You think that the master is going to eat the hare? Maybe, right? If they're hungry.
Some person eat it, this animal.
That's right, that's right. So we can say that hare's life wasn't dangerous. It was in danger, as Rebecca says. Maybe it was going to be the meal of the master, of the owner of the dog. So the hare's life wasn't dangerous. It has to make hard choices, food or danger. Remember that he was looking for food. He was looking for food, but he's going to be kind of food if it's not running because the dog was behind. Excellent. Now let's copy these conclusions in your notebook class. We're going to copy this this is the only slide that we're going to copy today. We have the evidence, story details, and what I know. And you are going to draw conclusions about this. For example, number 1, the sounds of bells, these are the paws of the dogs, and breathing are louder. What can we conclude about this, class? Remember that the hare was listening, the sounds of the paws and the breathing louder. So we can conclude that the dog is getting closer to the hare. That can be one conclusion. The dog is getting closer to the hare because the sound can
draw and copy the sentence.
Copy the sentences. No, you don't have to draw.
No conclusion.
Write the chart. Copy the chart here. The evidence and the conclusion. You have a space. If you have enough space, yes, Khaled, you can use the same page if you have enough space for this.
Drawing conclusion.
Yes, it's the same topic of drawing conclusions. Now, number 2. The master blew the whistle. What is your conclusion about the master blowing the whistle? Look at this boy, he's whistling.
What?
The master is this boy, blew the whistle. Why? What do you think that happens that?
Because the dog to stop it.
Excellent, because he wanted the dog to stop. Excellent, excellent, Rebecca. He wanted the dog to stop chasing the hare. Remember, when you see your dog that is destroying or running behind someone or something, you might say something, you might whistle to him. So you wanted to stop. So that's why the master was blowing the whistle. He wants to stop the dog chasing the hare.
Like me, that I have a dog.
You have a dog. Okay. So you are the master, you are the owner.
Yes. And he obeyed me because I have it. When I was three years old, I have that dog. And it's there. It's there.
It's there.
It's
Okay, yeah. So he must obey you because you were like 3 years, so you were like 7 years ago, 7, 8, 9 years ago. Yes.
4 años, 4 years.
4 years.
¿Usted de
Okay.
casualidad ha visto un tubo de este ventilador que estaba atrás?
Okay.
Que es la pata donde estaba descansando.
Okay, let's see number 3, class. Now, if the dog turned and trotted back to the master, what can we conclude? What can we say about the dog? If he turned and trotted back to the master when he was whistling.
What it means?
Number 3, the dog turned and trotted back to the master. What can we say about the dog? What can we conclude? If you say something to your dog to stop doing it, and he's going to back to you, what can you say about the dog?
That are
Good job.
ugly.
Good job. You're going to give some
Just
food.
copy
Good job.
that.
Nice boy.
And
Just
I am
just-
going to
Just
do
copy
it
that,
too.
brother.
If
Copy everything, Santiago. Santiago Chavez, copy everything.
Yo le diría good job.
Good job. Nice boy. Good job. You're going to give some food. Okay, yeah. So with that, you can conclude, class, you can conclude that the dog, he knows what the whistle means. He knows that that whistle that the master is doing, it means to stop and come back. And they usually obey the master. Remember that it must be an obedient dog. Other dog is going to continue running. It's not going to take care if the master is whistling or is yelling or saying something. So we can say that is an obedient dog.
Sí, pero es que yo le diría que good job, que vino pues porque es obediente.
Mhm.
Pero si no vino, no sé, no le diría nada, ni le daría un premio. O sea, sí le daría un premio para que el conejo o alguien se fuera, el que estaba persiguiendo, o esa cosa.
Okay.
Para que al menos se distrajera, pues.
Mhm. To get distracted the dog. You're going to say anything or do anything to save the life of the hare of other person. Okay.
Yeah.
And now in number 4, it says the dog had stopped chasing the hare. What can we conclude with that? If the dog is not running, and now what is going to happen with the hare? What can we conclude if the dog is not running behind the hare?
in the street. What?
If the dog stopped running behind the hare, now what can we conclude? What is going to happen with the hare? Is going to be eaten by someone or is going to be
No.
safe?
No.
It's going to be safe. The hare was safe now that the dog had stopped chasing it. It's going to be here. That is the conclusion that we can say about this sentence. Let's copy this, class. Now, I'm going to take the attendance
The
when
hair
you're
was
writing.
safe.
Yes.
now.
By this moment, but if another day, it's going to
Because
be.
there are predators out here in the forest and in any zone. He's in danger
It's
in
in
every
danger.
place. Have to be
To stay away the place to be alive. Yes, copy this. Rosa, thank you. Okay, let me take copy. No, the drawing is no, just the information. Now, I'm going to take the attendance. Ana, Andrea, and Camila.
finish.
Present.
Okay, Ana is not here. Camila, no. Gabriela, Isabel, and Kiara.
Present.
Present.
Lucia, Mia, and Rebecca.
Present.
Rosa, Valerie, and Sian.
Present.
Okay. Alberto, Dani, and Fernando.
Present. Present. Present.
Hermes, Joshua, and Caleb.
Present.
Present.
Marcelo, Santiago Hernandez, and Santiago Chavez.
Present. I
finished. Finished?
Present.
Okay, perfect. Now, show me your notebooks if you're finished.
This
Remember, reading, you don't have homework. Kiara, excellent. You're dismissed. See you tomorrow, Kiara. Bye-bye, Valerie. Bye-bye, Rebecca. Bye-bye, Joshua. Bye-bye, Marcelo. Bye-bye, Donnie. Bye-bye.
Bye. Diga bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, sweetie. Bye-bye, Valerie. Bye-bye, Rosa. Bye, Lucia.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.